everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lexus and this is Nom Nom to Fitness. In today's video, I have a new series where I'm going to be testing vegan Pinterest recipes. So, I love vegan cheese, certain vegan cheeses. I love Miyoko's vegan cheese, especially the smoked mozzarella. I love spreading it on crackers. So, I found this recipe on Pinterest, which is a smoked vegan cheese recipe. I always wanted to make it. I always had the ingredients, but never got around to it. I'm going to be testing how well it tastes, consistency. It says it's meltable and sliceable. So I'm really excited to try this recipe. Let's see how it turns out. So you're going to need some tapioca starch, tapioca flour, same thing, nutritional yeast, black salt, also known as kala namak, which is a high sulfur salt, which has an eggy flavor to it, which is kind of strange in this recipe, but we'll see. Some garlic powder, some sea salt, agar powder, which is a vegan gelatin, apple cider vinegar, onion powder, and some liquid smoke. This is actually hickory liquid smoke, and some coconut milk. So the first step says to heat coconut milk in a medium saucepan until no longer separated and bubbling. Then pour in the agar powder, both salts, and the apple cider vinegar, and bring to a gentle boil for about 5 minutes. Now I'm adding the nutritional yeast and the liquid smoke, garlic powder, and onion powder. And it says to add the tapioca starch last and to whisk it continuously until it thickens and the mixture pulls away from the pan. Accidentally dropped my fork, so I switched to a whisk. So when I added the tapioca starch, it started to clump up a little bit, but I just continued to whisk it until it was thickened. As you can see, it looks much smoother in the photo. So here I'm just pouring it into a bowl, and it says to just let it sit in the fridge for at least 2 hours so it can thicken. And I'm covering it with some plastic wrap. Santa Panda. Okay, so it is the next day. I actually left it in there overnight. So we're gonna see how this turned out. As you can see, it looks clumpy. I don't know, maybe I should have put like some ice cold water in it, because sometimes I do that if you're adding like any type of flour to a hot sauce and you add ice cold water, but the recipe didn't call for that. And it does smell like cheese. It actually smells really cheesy, so yep. Let's see what it looks like. Texture. Very firm. Okay, so I want this to come out as easily as possible, so I have a knife. I'm just going to run along the edges. Flip it over. There we go. See the fork marks on it. So look at this. Homemade smoked vegan cheese. Okay, I want to cut into it now. Yeah. So it's definitely sliceable, like the recipe said. Let's see what it tastes like. I would definitely put more liquid smoke in it. After tasting it melted, I actually wouldn't put more liquid smoke in it. Only said that because I thought it was a smoked cheese recipe, but it turns out it wasn't. It's just a regular vegan cheese recipe. I said 3 to 4 drops, and I put 4 drops in it. It has a weird texture. Like, when you bite into it, it tastes kind of spongy. But once you start chewing it, it gets creamy. Like it melts in your mouth type. Let me try that again. Cheese. You can tell this was made with agar powder because it has kind of the same consistency when you make vegan deviled eggs, but it's more firm than that. It's like Jello, but not too much like Jello, if you know what I mean. It's like in the middle. It's like firm Jello in a way. Taste. It actually tastes pretty good. Like really. But I would put more liquid smoke in it to be firm cheese. I mean, to be smoked cheese. I would put more liquid smoke in it. But the nutritional yeast does give it that cheesy flavor. Okay. Now let's see if it's meltable. I'm just going to put the cheese directly on the pan and see if it melts. I'm sure it will melt, but I want to see how well it melts. I don't know if I should add oil or not. I'm starting to hear that sizzle. Okay, I have a better idea. I'm going to put it in between some bread. Here. And let me take this top layer off. Add a little oil. Okay, so I have my little grilled cheese right here. I didn't leave it on too long. I didn't want the bread to burn. It's nice and crispy. Let's look at the cheese. Okay, so it's melted. It's still like how a lot of vegan cheeses are. Like it holds its shape a little bit. But it's still like, you can tell that it's melted. Okay. Time to taste it. Mmm. Mmm. I'm shocked. I'm surprised that this is good. It tastes like when I have the ham and cheese Hot Pockets, but without the ham. This is really good. They have vegan ham, like the deli slices. They're really good. I would actually buy those and make like a warm ham and cheese sandwich with this cheese. Alright. I don't know the blogger who posted that, but I will link it below. But that is a good little recipe. I want another one. My next test is how well it tastes on cheese and crackers. Who doesn't like cheese and crackers? Yeah. Okay. Overall, I think it's a good recipe. If you don't want to go out and buy no vegan cheese, I love no vegan cheese. Milko's is my favorite. I love the smoked Gouda. So delicious with some crackers and some Dijon mustard. It's really, really good. But a lot of the times, those vegan cheeses can be, more on the expensive side to most people. So it's good to have your recipes that you can make on your own. And I think this recipe tastes best warm. Like out of all the ways I tried it, crackers by itself, I think it tastes best as like a grilled cheese sandwich. So if I'm out of vegan cheese and I don't mind waiting 2 hours for this to firm up in the fridge, then I will make this if I want a grilled cheese sandwich or something. And if you do end up making this, make sure to tag me at NamNamToFitness. The link will be in the description box. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Bye. I told you I was making another one.